any meditative posture. Three deep breaths. Keeping the spine erect comfortably. Opening the shoulders comfortably. Upper arms hanging loose by the side, not in the front. That way we are open, more open for breaths to come and go. Resting your awareness around your chest. The moment you bring your attention around your chest, you might sense several parts of your body getting activated, energized. Simply stay with each breath. Learning to rest the mind while being fully alert. Expanding your awareness to include your whole body. What a miracle. To be alive and aware. Palms to the heart center. Namaskara Mudra. Thinking of someone that you love and respect, living or not. Dedicating this Hatha Yoga session and all the benefits from this session to that person. Chin to the chest. Opening your eyes. Inhaling, take the arms by the side, pressing the palms, looking up. Exhaling, palms coming down, looking down. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. One more round. Inhaling, exhaling. Release. Come up to standing. Broad stance. Toes pointing directly forward. Hands on the waist. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Arms up to the sides, parallel to the ground, palms facing the front. Inhale, center. Exhaling, bending toward the right wall. Allow the right arm to hang behind the right leg. Left arm up toward the ceiling and toward the right wall. Left arm behind your left ear. Allow the head, right ear, to fall down to the right shoulder. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, bending toward the other side. Allow the left ear to fall down to the left shoulder, right arm behind your right ear. Inhaling, center. 4 more rounds. After completing 5 rounds, hands on the waist, take a deep breath, exhale. Arms up to a V shape, neither not too directly up nor too far to the sides, kind of 45-degree angle. Inhaling, move your hips forward, take your arms back, look up, back bend. Allow the shoulder blades on your back to go toward each other. Next exhalation, bend forward from the hips. Hug yourself tightly, chin to the chest. You can slightly bend the knees, allow the head down toward the mat. 4 more rounds. After completing, hands on the waist, take a deep breath, exhale. Arms up to the sides, parallel to the ground, palms facing the front. Inhaling center, exhaling, twisting to the right. And turn your head, look past the right shoulder. Inhaling center. Exhaling, twisting to the left. Turn your head, look past the left shoulder. Inhaling center. 4 more rounds. After completing, hands on the waist, take a deep breath, exhale. Slightly turn your toes to point outward. Arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Keeping the arms and spine in alignment, keeping the back as straight as you can. Inhale, bend your knees and send the knees to where the toes are pointing to. Keep the back as straight as you can. Next exhalation, come up straight. 4 more rounds. Inhaling, bend your knees and bend as much as you can. Exhaling, straightening up. Total 5 rounds. After completing, release your arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Come to cat posture. Right leg back and up, look up. Inhale. Exhaling, look down, right knee toward the nose. 4 more rounds. After completing 5 rounds, release the right knee down, neutral posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Left leg back and up, look up. Inhale. Exhaling, looking down, left knee toward the nose. 4 more rounds. After completing, take a deep breath exhale. Come to Falakasana, plank posture. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Take your seat bones toward your heels, head down. Relax the shoulders. You can place the elbows down, relax the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up to standing. Front of the mat. Mountain posture, Tadasana. Namaskara Mudra. Diligence is as best as you can, reaching for your edges. Attention is to your own experience, body sensations, breath, and mind throughout the practice. 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara begin. If the mind wanders away from the practice, begin again with this breath. Diligence and attention. After completing, separate your feet comfortably. Stand relaxed with the arms by the sides, hanging loose. Soft gaze forward and down. Continuing to pay attention to your own body sensations, different parts of your body calling attention. The way the breath feels, any feeling tones, all of these are like weather patterns. They have a pattern, but they're always changing. And the sky is inclusive of all. Good weather, bad weather, past weather, future weather. Are all included in the sky. Three deep breaths. Today we are going to approach Ardha matsyendrasana. It's a twisting posture, seated twisting posture, one of the classic Hatha Yoga postures. We'll be diligent about it, not aggressive about it. We'll prepare for it as best as we can. Front of the mat, hip width apart, feet hip width apart. Namaskara mudra. Inhaling, back bend. Exhaling, forward bend. Allow the head to relax. Allow the shoulders to relax. You can slightly bend the knees. Surrender. Next inhalation, take your right foot back. Ashvasanchalana. Place the back foot flat on the mat. Hands on the waist. Inhaling, straightening up the spine. Look to the front. You can straighten the front knee for now. A variation of Virabhadrasana. Bend your left knee and bring the left knee on top. Arms up toward the ceiling, parallel to each other, palms facing the front. A gentle back bend. Keep the left knee bent and go for a back bend. Allow the arms to go toward the back wall more than anything else. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Ashvasanchalana, horse posture. Next exhalation, right foot forward. Hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up. Release arms. Ardha matsyendrasana requires good amount of shoulder mobility, hips to be open, and we are approaching a few postures to help us with that. Feet hip width apart. Namaskar mudra. Inhaling back bend. Exhaling forward bend. Inhaling left leg. Take your left leg back. Look up. Place the back foot flat on the mat. Hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up. Take a deep breath. Bend your right knee. See if you can bring the right knee on top of the right ankle if you can. You should have a very solid base. Front foot flat, back foot flat, arms up toward the ceiling, parallel to each other. That base should give you the confidence to go for a gentle back bend with the arms going toward the back wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, straightening up, hands on the waist. Ashvasanchalana. Exhaling, left foot forward, hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up. Release arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Let's practice Parsvottanasana variation. Feet hip width apart. Hands on the waist. Take your left foot and take a long step back, as long as you can, comfortably so. Your hips are still facing the front. Your left hip is not opening up. Both the hips are facing front. Both feet are flat on the mat. Now, keep the back straight as much as you can. Keep the front knee, right knee straight as best as you can. And bend forward from the hips, keeping the back straight. If you can bend halfway, good. If you're not able to bend all the way halfway, bend but keep the back straight. Look to the front if you need to keep the back straight. Now, slowly bring your palms down to the right leg and look at your right foot. Flatten your back. Now, See if you can lift the arms to the sides and bring it parallel to the ground. 3, 2, 1. Bring the palms back to your shin. Take a deep breath. Lift your arm straight toward the front, arms parallel to the ground. 3, 2, 1. Bring the palms back to the shin, hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up, bend the front knee and then come up. Walk your left foot forward, release your arms. We are adding some shoulder mobility on Parsvottanasana. Proper Parsvottanasana is to hold Namaskara Mudra on the back, but we are playing with variations. Take a deep breath. Feet hip width apart, hands on the waist. Walk your right foot back as long step as you can. Take comfortably so. Remember your balance. You should feel like you have a solid foundation in all the postures. Take a deep breath. Keep the back straight as much as you can. Bend forward as much as you can from the hips, keeping the back straight. Look to the front. And keep the front knee straight. Bring the palms to your thighs, knees, or shin, comfortably so. Keeping the back straight. Look down at your foot. If you're not able to go down to the shin, it's okay. Place the palms on your thighs or knees, that's fine. But keep the front knee straight. Now bring the arms to the sides, parallel to the ground. 3, 2, 1. Bring the palms down. And now lift the arms toward the front, parallel to each other. 3, 2, 1. Bring the palms down. Slightly bend the left knee, hands on the waist. Inhaling, straightening up. Walk your right foot forward. Release your arms. Take a deep breath. Next, we are going to approach Parsvakonasana. Parsvakonasana is extended side angle stretch. Feet close together. Namaskara Mudra. Inhaling, back bend. Exhaling, forward bend. Inhaling, right foot forward, back. Take the right foot back as far as you can take. Ashvasanchalana. Place the back foot flat on the mat, hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up and face the right wall. Inline stance with your edge of the mat as a reference. Make sure that your feet are in one line. The line from the front big toe and the heel is going through the inner arch of the back. So you might have to adjust the back foot to come to inline stance, and then start bending your left knee and send the left knee to bring on top of the left ankle. If you can bring the left thigh parallel to the ground, that's good. You might have to slide the back foot further back to bring the thigh parallel to the ground. Now, your shoulders and hips are all facing the same direction. You would be feeling intense stretch on your inner thighs also. And your front thigh is also loaded, perhaps. Arms up to the sides, palms facing down, arms up to the sides. Yes. Now lean toward the left foot. And then those who are not able to reach the ground all the way down, bend your left forearm and place the left forearm across the left thigh. Those who can reach outside the left foot. And then right arm up and over, Parsvakonasana. And gaze at your right fingertips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up. If you're not able to reach the ground, that's okay. You bend your forearm and then place the forearm across the front thigh and then take the other arm up and over. Parsvakonasana. Now bring your left foot in, right foot out. Continuing to stay in line with your stance. Both your hips and shoulders are facing directly in the same direction. Now bend your right knee and bring the right knee on top of the right ankle. Take a deep breath. Arms up to the sides, palms facing down. Lean toward the front leg and then either bend your forearm, place it on the thigh, or bend and take your fingertips all the way to the ground mat outside of your right foot. Left arm up toward the ceiling and then toward the front. And then gaze at your right fingertips. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist, inhaling, straightening up. Rotate your right foot in, bring your feet comfortably closer, stand relaxed. Release your arms. Next preparatory posture is Parivritta Parsvakonasana variation. It is it's a twist from extended side angle, what we did. But to give us better balance, we'll start with your feet front of the mat, feet hip width apart. It's a bit of a balance also, but the action is more around the spinal twist, Ardha matsyendrasana spinal twist. So the action is around the shoulders and the spine. And of course, everything is involved in every posture. It is just that we are able to pay more attention. Namaskara Mudra. Inhaling, back bend. Exhaling, forward bend. Inhaling, right foot back, long step back. Place the back foot flat on the mat, hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up, face front. Bend your left knee, bring the left knee on top of the left ankle. Namaskara Mudra. Lean forward toward the left knee and then turn your shoulders to face the left wall. Turn your shoulders to face the left wall. Take your right elbow in front of your left thigh And twist as best as you can with your right elbow pressing against outside the left thigh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unwind, hands on the waist, straightening up. Sanjay, see if you can lean forward with your elbows coming across the thigh rather than going in front of the thigh. So you can use your elbow for the twist. Ashvasanchalana. Exhaling, right foot forward, hands on the waist. Inhaling, come out. Release arms. Take a deep breath. Feet hip width apart. Namaskara mudra. Inhaling, back bend. Exhaling, forward bend. Inhaling, left foot back. Place the left foot flat on the mat. Hands on the waist, straightening up. Look to the front. Bend your right knee on top of the right ankle. Namaskara mudra. Lean forward 45 degrees. Now turn your shoulders and face the right wall. And take the left elbow in front of or outside the right thigh. And take your upper shoulder toward the ceiling. Parivritta Parsvakonasana variation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, straightening up. Hands on the waist. Ashvasanchalana. Exhaling, left foot forward. Hands on the waist. Inhale, come up. Release your arms. Sukhasana. Take a deep breath, exhale. Let's practice Marichyasana variation. Dandasana, stretch your legs to the front, legs close together. Bend your right knee. Right knee pointing up, right knee close to the chest. Take your right foot outside the left leg and place the right foot flat on the mat to the extent you can. Keep both the seat bones down. Keep the knees straight as best as you can, hugging the knees close to the chest. Use your left arm to hug as you take your right palm toward the back wall. Right palm, see if you can place the right palm down and take the right shoulder toward the back wall as best as you can. And then look over the right shoulder. Variation of Marichyasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straightening up, release the leg and relax. Take a deep breath. Dandasana. Bend your left knee close to the chest. And take your left foot outside of your right leg. And then with your right arm, wrap your left knee as close to the chest. Take your left palm toward the back wall and twist your left, or take your left shoulder toward the back wall. And then turn your head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, straightening up. Release the legs, relax. Sukhasana. Right foot on top, Ardha Padmasana. Cross the knees as much as you can. Right, if you can bring the right knee over the left knee, do that as best as you can. And then place the right foot on the ground, flat on the ground if you can. Right foot, bring the right knee up and place the right foot flat on the ground like we did with Marichyasana variation. Your right foot is outside the left knee if you can, as much as you can. Now hug the left knee with your right arm close to the chest. With your left arm, hug the right knee close to the chest. Take your right arm toward the back. Those who are comfortable can reach your right foot with your left hand. But twist your upper body as much as you can and then turn your head to look over the right shoulder. Ardha matsyendrasana, simple variation. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the posture, release the legs. Now we are going to go a little bit deeper variation. Sukhasana. We'll do the same side. Right foot on top. Ardha Padmasana. And then cross your knees as best as you can. Right knee coming up. Right foot flat on the mat if you can, as much as you can. Now hug the right knee with your left arm. Take your right foot back. Now take your left arm toward the ceiling. Left arm up toward the ceiling. And then bend your left elbow and take it in front and outside of your right thigh. Take your left elbow in front of your right as best as you can. And then using your left arm against the right thigh, you can twist even more toward the right. 5. You can keep the left hand in Chin Mudra, index finger, middle finger touching each other. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, release the posture, release the legs, shake your legs. Take a deep breath. Now let's repeat on the other side. Sukhasana, left foot on top. Cross the knees over and bring the left knee up, left foot flat on the mat to the extent you can. Hug the left knee with your right arm close to the chest. Take your left palm toward the back wall and twist. As a preparation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the posture, relax the legs, shake your legs. Sukhasana. Now let's go a bit deeper. Left foot on top, and then cross the knees, and then bring the left knee up toward the chest and left palm down. Now take your left palm toward the back wall, right arm up toward the ceiling. As you bend your right elbow, take the right elbow in front and outside your left thigh. Keep the right hand in Chin Mudra if you need to, so it doesn't feel like you're hanging out there. Now twist toward the left side. Turn your head. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling. Release the posture. Release the legs. Lie down on your back. Hug your knees. Rock back and forth. Side to side. Settle back down and surrender in Shavasana. Surrender. Resting your mind around your abdomen. Simply stay with each breath. Relax. Relax. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently coming out of Shavasana and coming to any meditative posture. Take your time. Taking your hands back, catching the left wrist with the right hand, inhaling, straightening up, exhaling, bending from the hips forward, thanking Mother Earth. Inhaling, coming up, rubbing your palms vigorously, generating heat. Massaging your closed eyes with your heated palms and gently blinking your eyes open. Namaste.